Another unsung hero is our amazing Certified Master Arborist, City Forester, Justin Ono. Welcome.
Thank you.
And you're wearing a celebratory shirt because?
It's Aloha Friday. I try to wear Hawaiian shirts on Fridays just to keep the good vibes up, and we work in paradise.
We live and work in paradise. Wonderful. Well, thank you for coming. I'm just going to real briefly. I really want to focus on your community meeting, but I wanted to thank everyone who came out to a couple of very intense council meetings. I mean, intense from the person. It was very civilized, but a lot of heady topics we had in the council meetings Monday, Tuesday. Some of my colleagues were with the Planning Commission on Wednesday, talking about a variety of topics. And then, of course, you had Forest and Beach last night. So it's been a long community meeting week, but that's what we're here for, local government. So thank you all for coming. The mayor and Brandon and Marissa are at the California League of Cities down in Long Beach. It's a really good educational opportunity. Marissa's never been, and the mayor haven't attended before, so they'll be back next week, and we'll keep it rolling. So welcome. And yeah, you've got a big community meeting coming up.
Yeah, so this started, we have a meeting on the 21st, Tuesday, from 10 to 2 here in council chambers to go over our official draft of our new Forest Master Plan.
Yeah.
It's been a process of going back to about 2021 with the previous forester started. We've had multiple meetings, Forest and Beach meetings, and 3 or 4 public meetings. So now we're trying to get the last good document to send off for environmental review. And then any other things we can address later, like amendments and things that we want in there, but don't necessarily need to go through the whole rigmarole.
It's been a slog. It really has been. I know Forest and Beach had an advisory committee that they appointed. Some very passionate people. We've renamed the plan. It was the Forest Management Plan. Then we renamed it the Carmel Forest Master Plan, and it's been back and forth. So
we dropped the urban. It was an urban forest, and then now it's the
urbanized forest, urban, exactly. So, but I think it's been I feel like it's been a very thorough process.
Oh, yeah.
And you did the inventory, 13,000 public trees.
Mm-hmm. And the whole time we've just tried to listen to the public.
That's the name of the game, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
And a lot of good, healthy input. So, well, it's great that you're ready for launch. This
Hopefully,
launch.
Yeah, we should be. I feel like we have a really solid draft. Our new director, Ken Wysocki, kind of went over the fine-tooth comb and helped really guide a solid chunk of data-driven science that we can put out as our master plan.
Yeah, and Ken's been so instrumental because, and this is not, we all have strengths and lesser strengths. I have a lot of lesser strengths myself. Ken has really brought a lot to your department because he's not a traditional civil engineer. He is a naturalist and environmentalist. He also is a master certified arborist as well. And so, his focus on the natural environment is really refreshing.
Yeah, he is.
I think the storm drain system and our pavement and our sidewalks and our seawalls and revetments are very important. Ken's bringing back kind of the other side of your department, so it's really refreshing. And you've been amazing as well. And then again, you've got Renee, who is also a certified arborist, working. The new street trees are looking great, Justin. Thank you for getting them in the ground. Perfect time with the rain coming next week as well.
But yeah, we're trying to do our best to beautify the city and take care of the forest.
Awesome, thank you. So again, what's your goal of the meeting on the 21st? You're going to introduce the newest draft.
We're going to introduce the draft and get feedback on, we're not trying to rewrite everything.
Yeah.
This is final tweaks in case little things need to be done, or if we need to add a small section in. We're not trying to tear it down. We just want one last input from the public and from the steering committee and the Forest and Beach Commission so we're happy to send it off to the DUDAC, our environmental consultant.
Right, and then we'll do the environmental review, and eventually it'll come to council for adoption. We think early next year sometime?
Hoping.
Awesome.
And I'm pretty sure it has to go to planning commission too, and then we'll bring it to council.
Yeah, I think that, when the nice thing that happened in our village is we didn't have to have the big, long argument about whether our climate was changing or whether we would experience sea level rise. That said, the trees of today, the big four, right? Coast redwood, coast live oak, Monterey cypress, Monterey pine, may not be the species that thrive in our environment in the future as climate changes.
Yeah, we're just, that's the goal of the plan too, is to take a forward look.
Yeah.
While maintaining those trees, maybe if we have to add something else, but at the same time, what can we do to keep those trees the best that they're doing?
Right.
We're still planting lots of Monterey pines, Monterey redwoods downtown.
Yeah.
And just what do we need to do to make them thrive, and what do we need to do to keep this forest intact as a
I
whole?
love it. That's great. Yeah, we want to have trees of all age. The aged trees and the baby trees and the adolescent trees.
Exactly.
There is one sad thing I have to ask you about. I came to City Hall a couple days ago.
Saw that sign out front.
Yeah, and I saw the sign out front. So why don't we talk about that real briefly?
Okay.
That beautiful statuesque Monterey pine.
Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on it since
Yeah.
I started, and it's just declined to the point where there's not much left. So
It's getting a little unsafe. It looks a little brittle.
it's gonna start dropping branches. So
Yeah.
we're gonna take it out on a Saturday. You guys won't be impacted. Hopefully the public won't be impacted too much. And it should just be pretty fast, but and once it's gone, we'll grind the stump and replant another nice big Monterey pine.
Awesome. Yeah, it's that tree's been outside my window for a decade, and the redwood outside my window is beautiful as well, and the animals that use and live in it are just wonderful. It'll be sad, but it'll be nice that we're going to get a specimen size replacement.
And it can grow with all of us.
Right. Well, there you go. That's awesome. That's great. You can come back with your grandchildren and be like, I planted that when I was.
My dad still does that when we drive around Pacific Grove. Say,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
planted that tree.
Yeah, so that's amazing. So again, urban forestry runs in the Ono family, and of course, your father was the city forester for the city of Pacific Grove, where we live, for his whole career.
Well, he worked for Monterey for a little bit.
Let's
but
just
yeah.
say his whole career.
But pretty much, not 17 years, yeah.
Wow, that's
For
awesome.
the city of Pacific Grove.
Yeah, I love it. Well, thank you again so much for doing what you do. Please do come to the meeting on the 21st. I think we've got a display ad in the Pine Cone this week,
Yes.
and so we'll continue to celebrate that. We got something in the Friday letter.
And the draft plan will be up on the city's website today.
Perfect. Awesome. Thank you. Well, I hope you have a good weekend,
You too.
and
Take good care.